Well, hello everyone. Day 11 of our epic journey across Southeast Asia. We're in Laos again, and we take off early in the morning. I put the drone up in the air and just get a shot of this beautiful little town that we're in. We get in the tuk-tuks and we go across town, and our first stop is a little village where they make all kinds of cool things. Number one, paper. So they take the bark of a tree and they pound it out, make it into a little solution, embed leaves in it, and then in about 5 hours, because it's so hot there, you can pull the paper off, and it's stunningly beautiful. And they let us do it. It was great fun. We went inside their little gift store, and they make all these beautiful little artistic pieces. And there was a wood carver across the street, and I checked out all his really cool woodworking tools. He had a great rasp there. And then up and down the streets, there were women weaving with the looms, making beautiful woven products. Just all kinds of different processes that we got to watch, and then we had beautiful gift stores as well. But everybody had a different loom going and was making a different piece of fabric. From there we went down to the river, and a monk was coming ashore on a little boat. Just a beautiful morning, great weather.
We just call the long-tail boat.
Oh, it's called a long-tail boat. And it's really good for the river, obviously.
Yes, because in Laos the river is very narrow.
Oh.
So if they make a large boat, they cannot go through the
So we
channel.
all jumped on our super long tail, everybody came down the water, and Kyla, how to get into the act here.
Welcome to Luang Prabang, Laos. Here we are in a river. It's water. Look at that. Crazy. Amazing. How beautiful this was.
Technicolor Paul, now we have Technicolor Kyla.
And as we traveled along the shoreline, we just saw people working everywhere. Now, remember, the Mekong is one of the longest and biggest rivers in the world. It supports over 90 million people live along the shores here. And we stopped at this little village where they make rice alcohol. They put cobra snakes inside all the bottles. It was crazy. There's nuts the things you see along this river. And again, another village that makes a lot of sewing products. And Kyla was dancing with one of the little girls there to Taylor Swift, I believe. And then the monks probably didn't know what to think of her. They thought that she was probably crazy. But she is a little crazy, so that's besides the point. Then we got back on our long tails, and I took the drone and I flew it right down the center of the boat and then out into the water just as we arrived at the caves. So after a long journey up the river, about 2 or 3 hours, we got this big granite face. And in the side of the granite face is a large cave that they built steps up to. And of course, there are a lot of Buddhas inside this cave. So we hiked up there and looked around and took in all the sights along the mighty Mekong River. Now, a couple other things about this river. It's not just any river. As I said, it's one of the longest and biggest rivers in the world. And it's home to some of the biggest fish in the world as well. It's quite a place. I put the drone up just to kind of look around so you get an idea of this big valley.
Mekong Delta and the river. Here we are here now, having a freaking lunch on the Mekong River.
I know.
And we all had to pinch ourselves. You know, would we have ever thought, being raised in America, that we would be cruising along the Mekong River and actually having lunch and taking this all in this very foreign country? It was absolutely fantastic. I put the drone out again, and these boats were coming up the river, and I flew right over the top of them. Everybody loved the drone. They thought, wow, what is that? This guy goes, wow, check it out. And then across from the granite face where the cave was a village. I flew it over there and then flew back across the river. You can see the two rivers joining there, the different colors of water. And then we began our journey back down the river. This time we were going with the current, so it went much more quickly. Boy, the boat could really haul going downriver. Huge difference. And we got back into town and flew back across over to our hotel. Even though we're back in town now, it's not the end of our day, because then we go downtown to go shopping a little bit. We have a fantastic dinner, and life is good in Laos. We are just enjoying ourselves and learning so much. And Kyla is the new wild person on the trip. And then I found this man on the street playing his instrument. Day 11, Laos, Mekong River.